Prince Harry was emotional at the end of it, and as I think anyone would be. It is an incredibly grueling experience being cross-examined. Yesterday he was in the box for over 5 hours. It was a little less today, but a very exhausting experience nonetheless. And of course, for Prince Harry, he knows that it's not just the eyes of the courtroom on him, it is the eyes of the world's media. Every nuance of his body language is going to be analysed and pored over. And this case doesn't just impact Prince Harry, it does impact the royal family. My sources tell me that the King and the Prince of Wales were very wary about Harry going into the witness box. And I think when you see what's come out in Harry's evidence and his witness statement, you can understand why. Prince William clearly didn't want it out in the public domain that he'd accepted a settlement from NGN, Rupert Murdoch's news empire, when in fact we learned today that he accepted a settlement, we understand, of £1 million to settle out of court over phone hacking. And it's these sort of details that the royal family really don't want to come out. And of course, with further cases on the horizon, who knows what else is going to be revealed about the family and their relationship with the press, something that we know Harry's very keen to explore publicly. When his QC David Sherburn asked him how it had been being in the witness box and undergoing this sort of forensic questioning, Harry did seem quite choked up, and he said it's been a lot. And I think anyone watching the proceedings will understand why. It has been a very intensive and grueling interview, the hardest interview probably of his entire life. This was never going to be a walk in the park, but I suspect even Harry perhaps wasn't prepared for the intensity of being cross-examined. The fact that he sort of appeared very emotional, I don't think there's anything fake about that. I think anyone going through what he's been through would be relieved, exhausted, and frankly elated that the whole thing is over, of course, until the next court case. How's that going to play to the judge? To see him being cross-examined in court, to go over all of those historical articles, was clearly an exhausting and at points quite difficult and painful experience for him. I did speak to a source very close to Prince Harry who says that he thinks this has gone well. He's feeling very optimistic. He's quite confident that he's going to have success. And if you look at his track record, both he and Meghan, who have taken on newspapers in the past, they've got a pretty good track record of winning. So Harry's feeling positive. He's very pleased that he's done this. He has made this his life's mission. And I'm told this isn't about the money. It isn't about settlements. It is about doing his best, but I think it's also about Harry wanting to change the tabloid landscape. I think many people will be questioning whether that's actually his role to do so, but he has made it his life's mission to change the media landscape.